Hello, my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining me tonight. Please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell because we got a lot of great things going on. Yeah! Man, I get so pumped up. I get to be hang out with you guys tonight, give you some great information that a lot of times they're just great secrets to have, man. So I want to share this with you. It took me many years to figure out a lot of things, and I just want to give it to you guys freely to open up your mixes and make them sound a lot better. Tonight we're going to be talking about pink noise and how to get your levels balanced before you really get into the mix. This will really help you out, especially like if you have a lot of tracks. A lot of times when you go to start balancing your mix, by the time you get to getting things to where you think everything's nice and balanced, man, you got so much ear fatigue. Uh, you're way far out, and you really don't have anything balanced at all like you thought you did. So, what's real nice about pink noise is you can uh, put it on a track, and then as you bring up each track, bass guitar, what you want to do is as you hear that pink noise, just sounds like static, but you'll bring up that instrument right about to where you can barely hear it, and then back it off just a little bit. Mute that track and go on to the next one. Do each track like that to where you can just barely hear it uh, right underneath the pink noise, and you should be pretty much good as far as having a nice balance once you start listening back to the mix. However, you want to do this with no effects on it, delays or reverbs or anything like that. You just want to pretty much get your mix, your levels, pretty much good to where you can hear everything. And man, I'm telling you, you really need to try this out. This is great as a great reference to get started because it can get you in the ball game really quick. And that's what it's all about, not having to guess so much. And so that's one good thing I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Also, you can put this pink noise on. The other night I did a video on actually taking one of your favorite mixes or a song that you're going to try to A-B back and forth to, and putting that on a track, track number one, before you start your project. That way you can go back and forth and compare and see how your mix compares to the target, the song that you're trying to get close to. This is imperative that you do that. It's going to train your ear. You're going to get a lot better at your mixing. It's going to start doing. It's going to train your ears, and you're not even going to know it. It's just going to happen the more you do this. But also running this pink noise. Or not pink noise, but actually, setting up your tracks like that. And when you do that, like I say, it just helps you get a nice balance a lot quicker on your mix, and then you can move on. This is something that I was real skeptical about at first, going way back, but it's really imperative to do it because ear fatigue is a real thing, and it'll put you out of the game quick if you're not aware of it. So another thing that I really like to do is whenever I'm mixing is try to step out of the room and get a different perspective of the mix. A lot of times when you're in there and you get everything balanced, it's kind of really cool if you have an adjacent room that you can step out of, that the door is open to. It's really nice because not that you want to mix to the other room that you step into, but it definitely gives you a perspective of what's dominant in the mix. A lot of times, the bass guitar or the bass or something of that nature is going to be a lot louder than what you particularly wanted to be in the mix. So yeah, using the pink noise and get you there, stepping out into another room and listening to it from a different perspective, seeing how loud the vocals are in the mix and whatnot, just gives you another perspective to work with. That's all. And so I really wanted to share this with you guys tonight. And you know, like I say, it took me. I was real kind of skittish about wanting to do that. And a friend of mine used to do that, and he was telling me, man, you really got to run pink noise on everything to kind of help you out on your balance and whatnot. It'll help you get there quicker. And he was right, you know. So I started doing that, and I found that I was able to get my mixes balanced a lot quicker. Also, spectrum analyzer. I wanted to bring up the spectrum analyzer because it's imperative that you also use your spectrum analyzer, because it'll actually show you how your mix sits, and you pretty much want it sitting like this, pretty much like this, you know, and it'll show you. And what you can do is by putting your favorite mix, you know, the song that you're going to be using as a target to get to on a track, you can also put that spectrum analyzer up there with it as well, and it'll show you the curve of how your favorite song is hitting. And if you look at all the good mixes, I mean, they're all pretty much doing this little number right here, man. It's really kind of cool once you see that, and you get familiar with that slant, that curve like that. And but yeah, use that spectrum analyzer, use pink noise, use these two elements in your mixes, man, and it's going to help you tremendously. You're really going to get a lot further really fast by using these two elements, the spectrum analyzer and the pink noise. Did a little research yourself, and there are a lot of other videos out there that you can check out. Pink noise, how to run pink noise, how to set it up, and also how to use your spectrum analyzer. By doing this, guys, man, you're going to shoot to the top. It's going to train your ears. You're going to know what to look for. You're going to get much better results, great mixes, and you're going to be so happy that this information was shared to you guys. So please hit that link down there, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, and we will see you again.